Hello everyone, True Shack Redemption back to continue Season 3 of the ECW MyGM Challenge, where things have started getting better, at least. 30,000 fans behind, I think, is where we left off, so definitely made some progress at the last set of shows, and now trying to stay with that same pace as we approach not only our MyGM trophy for season challenges, but also getting closer here to the fan career challenge. But I would imagine that means the other shows will get to that before me, but hopefully it'll happen around the same time. Revenue, still got a little while. Yeah, so we're technically in second based on GM trophies, but we are 30,000 and 3,000 behind each of them in fans. Try to keep up here on what I need to do. So Bam Bam wants to partner with Shane Douglas in a tag match. That is not going to happen, partly because his stamina is 11, and partly because Triple H doesn't want me to use my most popular bruiser, which is Bam Bam, and that gets at worst take him down to just normal happy. So that's a risk I'm willing to take. Stamina is, but should be fine. The shake-up card, and the reason I want to make sure to do Triple H's challenge is that, or his goal, is that I will possibly get a random extra power card, which would be just wonderful. I don't care what it is, I'll take it. So yeah, there's my commissioner goal, and let's go ahead and try to book a show. Jay Pierce, oh yeah, 49 and 74. So they're good to go. Jay Pierce is half of the tag champs with RVD, so that's fun. Stamina-wise, so Ravens, who I traded for, and I'm actually regretting not trading Tavish now, because what I'm realizing is if he demands either a raise or he just leaves, I think I only get $10,000 back. And he was worth like 127, I think, or something like that if I would have traded him. So you see he's annoyed because he's 1-9 record. And unfortunately with his 7 stamina, I don't know my chances of making him happier. I don't know if getting him a promo gives him at least a little happiness, so maybe I'll go ahead and do that. He's pretty good on the mic. I think he's a 3. He's a 3, so let's have him do the charity and see if that makes him a bit happier. Otherwise, I guess I could sign, I was going to say a jobber, but he kind of is one. He just happens to be one that's level 10 and 67 popularity because I spent 2 power cards on him. But maybe I sign somebody with super low popularity experience and get him a win, and maybe that'll make him happy. Even if he gets injured, maybe that'll be helpful. Okay, so outside of that, I can do Raven and Dreamer as a new rivalry. Or I don't have somebody for... So I could do RVD and Douglas. Awesome and Richards are currently in a rivalry. Richards' stamina is 4, so I'm probably not going to do a call-out because I don't really want to get that on level 4 for week 12. But I do need to sign a lady or 2. So I could do Awesome and RVD and maybe sign somebody to do a run-in on RVD as well to get something going there. Oh yeah, welcome back. I remember you from the 2K My Eras. Yeah, I'm right now doing this ECW retro series. So, oh cool, mid '90s. Yeah, I gotta admit, like, so I watched Raw and Nitro during the Attitude Era, but ECW was kind of off my radar. I don't even know if it was on air, like something I could have watched if I even knew it was on. But I've definitely watched like with the WWE Network and now Peacock, so I've got more familiar with ECW, and obviously knew a lot of the people that ended up coming over, like Raven and RVD and those sorts of guys. So it's cool to kind of see the history of it. And now trying to make my own history. So first of all, we need ladies. I need a face. Is that right? Precious Silver is a heel giant. So a face cruiser or specialist would be wonderful. Do I just hope one shows up? Because I'd like to still have... yeah, we're going to hope that one shows up here. With Raven Evermore, yeah. Ella Rubao or Tamara Tycross. I have my choice. Tamara has one more XP. They're both only 10 popularity, though. So they must have got, like, reset or something. They keep their XP, but their popularity gets taken back down, maybe, as local talents? I don't know. Casket match. Ouch. One promo skill. She's also a one. So they both have terrible specialties. Stamina-wise, Tamara's better, and it's a cruiser giant match. So I will get her... Let's just do like 15 weeks. Get her to the end of the season. And that will be this match. It will not be a very good one because Tamara's only 10 popularity, but it's a match. And then I want somebody for RVD. I could even put Mike Awesome, RVD, and somebody else. Do I want to do that? It would need to be a face, which wouldn't make sense. Trent Shaw and Mike Awesome. So I would rather have a heel for RVD to go against. Hey Blair, welcome back. I know Dean Malenko's out there. He's a face. I do need somebody for Shane Douglas, right? He is my champ. Yeah. He's the TV champ who has nobody going after him right now, which could be RVD, I guess. Or I just throw him into a feud that's already happening. Maybe that's what I do. The Man of 1,000 Holds, yeah. I love how everybody had a nickname, right? Shane Douglas was somebody like, because I feel like he never was big. He was in both WCW and WWE, but ECW is where he was the man, right? Like he was the guy. All right, I'm going to actually do either one of these, and that will help me decide. Yeah. No, I changed my mind. Because I'm only going to have one search point left anyway. Rhino and Candido. All right. Van Dam is a specialist right now, right? Yeah, so I don't want Candido back. I think Rhino's coming back to the team here. We'll go 10 weeks. And then, do I do RVD and Awesome with a run-in from Rhino? Or you quit playing MyGM after having best restaurant? Oh. Like you quit just because you got tired of it? Or why did you quit if you had your best roster? Rhino and RVD, but I want it to be a triple threat. Maybe I just throw Trent Shaw in there for fun. That's two bruisers. What if... What if I do... I guess either way it would be... I don't want all 4 one-on-one matches. That's my problem. Because I know you get a bonus for having multi-man matches. So... I think I just throw Mike Awesome in there. He's not going to get to fight Richards for quite a while. So let's do a triple threat with Awesome in there to help his popularity stay up. And then Rhino. And for anyone new to this series, one of the rules is to have an Extreme Rules match on every card. Trying to like get your roster back together. Yeah, that is a little frustrating. Like you spend 25 weeks putting together this awesome roster, and then if you win that season, you get to keep 4 of them, and then draft over where a lot of them are more expensive or not even in the draft pool. So yeah, that can be frustrating. I think Raven and Tommy Dreamer makes sense to be our Extreme Rules match. We will hope that starts a rivalry. Okay, so we have only one rivalry on the show. That's not great, but that's okay for week 11, I think. I will do a call. Ooh, he's a 5. We'll go ahead and do a call out from Trent Shaw on Taz. And then maybe Taz does a self promo. He's already 82 popularity. I think I just do another charity. We need to get some fans. All right. I like that card. That should that should be fine as the opener because RVD's super popular and he's a level 25. So, all right, we've got Triple H happy. We've got Higglesby happy with his match against Jay Pierce. No money to do any of that. And, ooh, I forgot I have this. I should have thought of that when I signed Rhino. That's okay, though. I mean, 4 weeks will get him 1 week away from the end of the season, so that's fair. I could use the health spa on Bam Bam. That's why I knew I was thinking of Dean Malenko for a reason. I think Malenko could go for Bam Bam. I have 2 heels with nobody. My 2 champs have nobody chasing them. But I'm going to go ahead and send him to the health spa so he can go up. And I think that's it for the week. All right, let's book this. Oh no, failed commissioner goal. Oh no. Because technically Bam Bam's not available anymore. Now it's Tommy Dreamer. That is not good. So, Trent Shaw and Taz might actually be in matches now. Or a match. I want to start Raven and Dreamer. So I guess I'm doing a call out from Raven on Dreamer. Oh, he's a 1. That's rough. That's probably not going to work. And then we either do Trent Shaw and Taz, or we do Dreamer and Taz with a run-in from Shaw, or even maybe it's just a triple threat. No, Dreamer can't be in a match. Duh. Trent Shaw and Taz. Hopefully Taz doesn't get hurt. We at least still have a triple threat match. I guess that can be the Extreme Rules match. Sure. Well, that was not smart on my part. I forgot that making him unavailable means he doesn't count as my most popular bruiser anymore. So, all right, well, Tommy Dreamer will be extra rested for his probably Extreme Rules match against Raven next week. So there's that. That should definitely outdo the ladies. And yeah. Maybe that's a tables match? Sure, let's... Ooh, that's Higglesby's specialty. Nice. Okay, and then who do I have left now? Douglas and Richards. Well, Dreamer can't be booked, so we'll do a charity with Douglas and hope to get some fans. Oh boy. Well, that's my bad. It's kind of an expensive show after making 2 charity promos and a tables match with my Extreme Rules, but hopefully it'll be alright. Over on Raw, Gangrel and Godfather are in this non-stop feud. 3.5 stars. I think they're at a level 4, just stuck forever, maybe. AJ Styles and Billy Gunn, who are the tag champs, but also rivals with one another, which is interesting. Call out Jake and Regal to get that to a level 3. Mongo and Brute Force. This should be pretty terrible, I would think. Way better. I didn't realize they were in a feud. My bad. D'Lo gets them some fans. They have 2 charities on here, too. Ricky the Dragon and Jake the Snake. Cool matchup. But Psychosis is running in. Ricky wins probably by DQ there. 3 stars. Bobby Roode's been signed by Raw and gets them 6,000 fans, so I'm not going to be catching Raw this week, I don't think. Especially when they have this in the main event. You've got Sable as the champ, but Ava Moreno, with her 91 popularity, is in the match as well. And Luna takes the title. And that's a level 4 rivalry and a 4-star match, so I don't think I'm going to be catching Raw. Jackie and Donna. Donna wins 2.5 stars. Tajiri, 1 popularity. Chester has been signed by WCW, and he is in a match with Jim the Anvil and Jerry Sweat. Please don't be very good. Anvil wins 2 stars. We have, I don't know if it's Animal and HBK that are the tag champs, or Animal's just 1/2 of the tag champs. Not sure. That's a level 2 now. Perry Saturn and Bubba Ray, 2 could be ECW talents. They've been on the roster previously. Ooh, 1.5 stars. Buff and Chavo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chavo's the champ right now, unless something changed. 6,000 fans for Danielle Wallace. Yeah, Chavo Guerrero is the World Heavyweight Championship, so you better watch it. You can't hate on him. Buff Bagwell, though. Both of them could be injured here. That would be maybe kind of nice for me. Buff wins. Maybe he earned a title shot here. Nobody got hurt. That's a level 3. ECW. This is actually a pretty good feud. Trent Shaw has pretty good popularity. Taz with the win. 3.5 stars, level 3, and he didn't get hurt. That is all I could ask for. Tavish gets an okay amount of fans. I kind of wonder if guys' morale affects how many fans they bring in or how well they do on promo. It'd be kind of realistic, I guess, if that were the case. But then again, people might have really good promos if they're mad, right? That's when maybe the fire comes out. Precious Silver and Tamara, this will be like 1.5 stars probably. Ooh, 2 stars and a rivalry. Thank you, ladies. Yeah, I kind of assumed that wouldn't work because Raven sucks on the mic, unfortunately. I wish there was a way to edit that in the roster that you upload, but whatever. Maybe next year. Jay Pierce, Higglesby in their rematch tables. Higglesby gets the win. 2.5 stars, but it's level 3. Shane Douglas, I think that's the same amount of fans Tavish just got us. Technically, that could be a rivalry. Will Tavish be happy if he gets a world title shot or a TV title shot? Maybe. In the main event, hoping to get RVD and Rhino into a feud here, and Mike Awesome's there just to get some popularity. It is our Extreme Rules match of the week. Mike Awesome with the win. No rivalry. 3 stars, though. All right. Well, we tied for the best opener. Did just as well as WCW in the middle, or a little better, I guess. And then main event, we had the worst, unfortunately. Raw got, they had a bonus supplied, so they got 75,000+ fans. Ouch. WCW 32.7. Hopefully we're around that number. 35. So, didn't fall behind too much. Well, to Raw, we definitely did. All right, heard that Devon walked out on that trade. She can be another brand's probably. I traded Josie and somebody to get Raven. A good show tonight. Maybe it's just me, but I think Perfect Triple Threat has more fan favorites. Yeah, I love that they say that regardless of what you actually do. So it's just like a fact. It's a statement. It's not like saying good or bad what you did. But okay. Good acquisition. ECW, really great choice picking up Rhino. I agree. Trent Shaw and Taz is getting intense. Someone ECW must really like Precious Silver on almost every week. Well, she's growing. She's going to be a big star with her, like, metallic Pringle fingers. Taz has to be satisfied he destroyed Trent Shaw. And Raven trying to lay down the law to Dreamer. Yeah, that didn't work. We do get the pre-match physio. This is where we might get a random power card. Yes! Oh no. Completing the seasonal challenge, perfect pacing. Oh, that was for our... did not get a random card that week, unfortunately. But I'm going to try my best not to risk it each week and do everything Triple H wants. So now 35,000 behind WCW and almost is that 75,000? Oh boy. Raw's pulling away with that big. They must have played a network special or something. Bam Bam's going to be a little upset. Yeah. I mean, first you refused to pay me any loyalty bonus. I don't know if it's the worst. I think once we get the DLC, which unfortunately runs through, November? Because there's like a lag. There's like a month or two in the middle where there is no DLC, and we don't get one of the best packs till the very end with DDP and Mr. Perfect. And who else is in that WCW pack? Lex Luger. That'd be nice to have. And even like the pack with Jade and Dragon Lee. Nia Jax is in that pack, which I don't get, because Nia Jax and Naomi were both in 2K22 before they got released. So I don't think it would be that hard just to, like, add them back in the game. Like, they've not changed all that much. Just make their file active. Put me in a match with Bam Bam in the next 3 weeks. So maybe that answers my question right there of who the rivalry will be. Make RVD happy. It's definitely not happening this week because neither of them has the stamina for it. Special promotion would be nice. Ensure that your least popular specialist is in a match. That's Tavish. Is it Tavish? Yes. 13 stamina. I think Hey! He did get happier! He's not a frowny face anymore. That worked. Give him a promo spot, and he got happier. But I have to book him, or I sign Jackson Smooth, and then he's my least popular specialist. We'll see. Let's see what show I have to book first. Okay. So Dreamer and Raven for sure. That's going to be our Extreme Rules match in the main event. Hopefully that gets something going. Higglesby's at 39, so we'll hold off on that. We can go with Tamara and Precious again, probably as match number 2 again. RVD wants a match with Bam Bam, so maybe I just do a call out there. That leaves Rhino and somebody. Do I just get Rhino to demolish Jackson Smooth? Maybe. I don't really want that to be a rivalry, then it's kind of just a throw-off match. Do I risk Tavish getting hurt? Probably not, especially if it means he'll probably lose. Bam Bam could technically be in a match with RVD. RVD has a chance of getting hurt. I guess maybe I shouldn't risk that unless I need to. I think I'm signing Jackson Smooth. Let's do... I mean, he's $6,000. Why not? Why not? That's going to be an awful, awful match. But Jackson Smooth is going to get gored into the next city. So do I just do Bam Bam and Van Dam? I could, if I risk Higglesby's injury, that would at least get them to a level 4. I have 3 level 3s sitting here. I think I just do a call out from Bam Bam on RVD. Or I could start a tag feud, actually, if I do want to risk RVD. But I would want Bam Bam in that. It could be Bam Bam and Awesome. That's a ridiculous team. I was trying to do Bam Bam and Douglas. If I do the tag champs against Bam Bam and Higglesby, which are our former tag champs, that's risking 2 people injury, so probably not. I also need another multi-man match, preferably. I could throw Jay Pierce in maybe this one, actually. Just because he has stamina. That's fine. And it's a fighter bruiser, so that should actually make that match quite a bit better. So I either risk Taz, I risk Higglesby, or not, no, Taz or RVD, or I sign somebody. I don't think I want to sign somebody else yet. I think I just go ahead and do RVD and Bam Bam. Because even if RVD gets hurt, the rivalry, I mean, it'll be at like a level 1, even if it starts 1, so that should be fine. Makes him happier. It's the only promise we have. That should for sure outdo the ladies, even though it's a rivalry. Their popularity is ridiculous. We can do another charity from Tavish. Hopefully he keeps getting happy. We can do... maybe we do Shaw and Taz. Anybody that can do a self... maybe Awesome can get a little better popularity. Stevie Richards needs to be on the show at some point. Or do I do a charity? I think I need to keep doing charities. I gotta get fans. All right. So what's the next one we're probably gonna get? 3 more trades, and I have 2 more times to do it. That's a lot of money on power cards I probably won't spend. Talent scouts, that's one I get 5 every week, and I need to use 35. So that's 7 weeks worth that I would need to use. And I have half a season to get 7 more of those. So for that one I'll for sure do, because I'm doing every single one this month, hopefully. And a special promotion will be very nice. I could get this, because we need some more XP, and we might just use that right now. Preferably on someone happy. I don't want to use it on Tavish again, because he might just leave. My ladies are not happy. Paragon J. Pierce is almost to a level 10, and he's a champion. Higglesby's super happy. I think I'm going to use it on Jay. Ooh, Dreamer will get close to a 20. Okay, Dreamer. Oh, he does get to 20. Awesome. So that gives him another match specialty, TLC or casket. I think I'm yet to do a casket in either of the series of broadcasts, so TLC it is. Hopefully that matches up with somebody. Who do I have him feuding with? Raven, what's his? Last man say, oh, casket. Well, that could have been a automatic 5-star match, I guess. Darn. Raven is also not through the end of this season, but I'll probably use one of my extensions on him. All right, I like this. It's a 2020 matchup. Do I make this a title match? I haven't had a title match I didn't do it last show. Let's do it. Title match, RVD going for it. Casket match, yeah. That's why I've not done it. That or the ambulance match where you have someone hurt for, is it 1 week or 3 weeks? 3 weeks. Like, unless their stamina is already unusable, I don't know why I would do that. Not that I'm going to be able to in this series because I've limited myself to Tier 2 Arena, but still. Alright, we'll put a title match on there. We'll open up with it. Why not? It does use more stamina, but we'll hope RVD doesn't get hurt. RVD has a chance to become a double champ this week. Jeff Jarrett and Hawk in the opener for Raw. So Hawk and Animal are on opposite shows. That's too bad. That's a level 2, 2.5 star. Bobby Roode is calling out the Dragon. That didn't work. Lurch Evans has been signed to Raw. I don't think he was before. I don't know that Vader was on Raw either. So they've got more money than they know what to do with, it seems. They got a rivalry, 1.5 stars, so it's fine by me. Farouk, was he on their show? How many people did they sign? 3 popularity, that's a good promo. Brute and Mongo again. Is this a level 3 now? Yep. 2 stars. The Dragon, 1 popularity, and we have Regal and Jake the Snake against the tag champs, not for the titles though. Champs win, 4 stars. Ooh, AJ Styles is hurt for 4 weeks, so that will take him through the PLE. Over on WCW, Hardcore Holly and Shawn Michaels, who is not one of the tag champs, so maybe it's Hacksaw. Now that Animal's tagging with Hacksaw, maybe they're the tag champs. Might be. Shawn Michaels with the win, only 2.5 stars. Jim the Anvil is now a giant. Very rarely have I seen a class change promo from the computer. Neat. Role change either. They very rarely do that. A fatal 4-way here. Bubba Ray, Saturn, Jerry Sweat, and Red Monsoon. That is some beef in that match. And Red Monsoon, of all people, just got the win. 1.5 stars. Call out from Odyssey to Josie gets a rivalry started. Yes, they are the tag champs going up against Mark Miro and Chester in a tornado tag. That's an expensive match. 2.5 stars. Okay. Josie, 1 popularity. And again, the main event, Buff and Chavo, now in the low 20s stamina. Non-title. Buff wins again. Can he get a title match? No, because he's hurt for 4 weeks. It is a level 4. Alright. And over on ECW, we have Bam Bam and RVD for the world title. RVD wanted the match. He does not get the win. And he's hurt for 4 weeks. 3.5 stars, though, and it started a rivalry, so whatever. That didn't work, so we'll try them in a match probably to get that to a level 4. Tamara and Precious, can they get to a level 2? Tamara went up 7 popularity with that last match. Now it's 2 stars, level 2, beautiful. Mike Awesome, I guess we're just getting 3,700 fans for every charity promo now. Jackson Smooth, Rhino, and Jay Pierce. I don't necessarily want a Rhino Jackson Smooth rivalry, And we didn't get it. It was a 1.5 though. But we do get the power card. So that's nice. 3,000 fans. So if I jinxed it and made it get lower. That's unfortunate. And main event, Tommy Dreamer, Raven, Extreme Rules. Please start a rivalry. Tommy Dreamer with the win. Jeez. It's only 2.5 stars between a bruiser fighter, level 20 ring XP for both of them. That's stupid. Well, while my main event lacked, I did have the best opener and at least competed in the mid cards, so let's see how that stacks up. Only 25,000 for Raw. Hopefully we got more than that. 24.5 for WCW. Please, 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 please. 25.5, so barely gained. Not sure if Jackson Smooth's ready for the big time. Bit of a squash match. Okay. Saw what happened to RVD. Didn't look good. Hoping for a speedy recovery. Me too. Hardly surprised that Raven lost to Tommy Dreamer, says Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So he must have had a feud with Raven in the past, back when they were on the same show. Taz, happy to fight you anytime, Shaw. Only one way it ends. Giant ECW started and ended strong. Smooth and Paragon J. Pierce gave Rhino a real run for his money. Well, I thought you just said Jackson Smooth isn't ready for the big time. Tavish promo was for a good cause, but kind of boring. J. Pierce, not my greatest fight. Have to hand it to Rhino. Bam Bam still champ. And what did you think? RVD was going to win today? I was always in control. All right, there's the special promotion. Let's see. Random card, please. Yes. I know a guy 3, which, if I use that, I think works toward my other season challenge of using talent scout points. So the problem is I need money to be able to actually put those to use. So now 36,000 fans. Why does it seem like I fell behind even though I had more than them? Huh. And yeah, way behind Raw. All right, 2 more weeks to Fastlane. Raven wants some time off that he asked for as soon as I traded for him. I think he was asking for 2 weeks, which is fine, because this is week 13, so 13, 14, and then I'll be back for the PLE. So we'll try to make him happy. Oh, I don't know if he'll be unavailable or if I have to remember that I can't book him. Rhino wants a shot at the TV title, which could work since he doesn't have a rivalry. Is Douglas ready to go? He is 40 now. Sure. I guess it doesn't have to be this week. He's still not happy, though. Mike Awesome wants a contract extension. He is happy. 5 weeks for 76, or do I get him through the end of the season, or try to lowball him because he's happy? I might just get him through the end of the season, and then if I need to trade somebody, that's always an option too. It'll be half my money almost, but oh, is he in? He's not in a championship feud. Let's just do 10 weeks, and then we can make that decision later. A steel cage match for Homecoming. I think we're going to have a steel cage match. Who has a rivalry I don't care about? Preferably a high rivalry, because you get 1,000 fans per level of rivalry, so 3 stars is all I have. And the highest with stamina is Higglesby and Pierce. I think that's fine. And Pierce has a steel cage specialty. Yes, sir. That is for sure the main event. That is expensive after spending that money on Mike Awesome. But a homecoming card, for those not familiar, it allows you to sign somebody for 1 week, regardless of what level they are, and you can extend them through the rest of the season for free. The other cost is that they have to sit out for 2 weeks. That's how I signed RVD as well. I got a homecoming card earlier on. No, he's hurt for 4 weeks. Do I have an injury? I do have an injury rehab. Reduce it by 3. We'll see if I need to use that. Probably not this week. Doesn't matter. I don't want to sign or buy any of those. Okay, stamina-wise, Tamara and Precious, maybe our Extreme Rules match? Or Shaw and Taz. Because that'll get us to level 4, hopefully, and then they can rest next week. So let's do that. And then probably Precious and Tamara again. Seeing if there was somebody I could throw in that match. Alright, so Tommy does not have anything. Rhino wants a shot at the TV title. I think I can go ahead and do a call out probably from Awesome to Stevie to make sure I get that to a level 4. Rhino wants a shot at the title, but Douglas technically could get hurt. And they're both heels. That's rough. So it would probably need to be a fatal 4-way, which isn't terrible. Are they on cooldown? Yes, damn it. But I have 3 weeks to do it, so I don't have to do it yet. It could maybe be a PLE type match. I need to start something with Dreamer. I was trying to start it with Raven, but now he's off for 2 weeks. And I don't really have money to do a search right now. So I could do Jackson Smooth and Rhino again. That's really my only option based on who's here. So, yep. Yep. Alright. So that should be really good. 3 stars, Extreme Rules. It's not their specialty though, right? No. That should be really good because it's Jay's specialty. And it'll get some fans. We can do another charity. Tavish his popularity stays the same, at least, as he's on the show. Stevie's is going down because he's not been on the show, which is unfortunate. Let's do a charity from Tommy because he has stamina. And I think we'll just try to keep Tavish happy. It's expensive. Is there anybody close to leveling up? Bam Bam's actually pretty close, but I need him to get his full stamina back to defend his title somehow against somebody. Alright, we will keep trying to get fans here at the expense of money. I think we are good. Just making sure that showed okay. Yeah, we're spending over half our money. But Trying to stay competitive. I think charity promos are important. I don't know if using the same person over and over again has any effect or if it's truly just random, but we'll see. I guess if Tavish keeps going down, maybe I got to stop doing charity with him. Gangrel and Godfather. Gangrel's 16 stamina. Gangrel wins. Gangrel's hurt 4 weeks. So if that is still a level 4, it will continue because he can't be on the PLE. Regal did nothing. Lurch, Vader, and Psychosis. What a matchup. Psychosis wins. 2.5 stars. Mongo and Dragon call out Psychosis and Jarrett to get that to a level 2. And then a fatal 4-way with Jarrett, Hawk, D'Lo, and Brute Force. The first two who are in a rivalry but could be hurt. D'Lo with the big win. 1.5 stars. Jeff Jarrett hurt for 3 weeks, so that takes away 2 rivalries. Farouk, 2 popularity, and in the main event, Jake the Snake will not put his title on the line against Billy Gunn, both with low stamina. Billy Gunn's popularity is 95. That is a new rivalry, 3.5 stars. Over on ECW, Extreme Rules, Taz, Trent Shaw, can it get to level 4, please? Taz with another win. Level 4, 3.5 stars, beautiful. Mike Awesome, that's another level 4, beautiful. Precious Silver and Tamara. I think that'll be a level 3 if it works. It does not work. It's still a 2-star match, which it's been every single time. Tavish, okay, a little more fans. 4,500 this time. Thank you, sir. Jackson Smooth trying to get gored by Rhino again. Rhino with a win. 1.5 stars. Still no rivalry. Interesting. Tommy Dreamer, 5,200 fans. I'll take it. And a steel cage match to end the feud between Mr. Higglesby and Paragon J. Pierce. J. Pierce wins at a specialty. Only 3.5. I was hoping for 4 stars there. But their popularity wasn't crazy, so I guess I get it. On WCW, Donna Matrix and Jackie in a tables match. They're opening and closing with ladies' tables matches. That is a new rivalry, although I thought it was also an old rivalry, so only 2 stars. Animal and HBK gets to a level 3 on Miro and Wright. Bubba and Saturn. Bubba wins 3 stars. Jerry Sweat, 1. Tajiri and the Anvil. I don't think this is anything. Anvil wins. Oh, it's something now. 3 stars. You want Rhino and Bam Bam? Well, Rhino wants to fight Douglas. They're both heel bruisers. It'd be tough to do. But maybe. We'll see. Beth and Danielle. Tables match. Beth wins. Beth was the other person I traded. It was Beth and Josie. Maybe there was somebody else. I don't know. 3.5 stars. Alright, we tied for the best opener, terrible mid-cards, and tied for the main event. So, we look more competitive to Raw, but WCW won the week. Raw with 27.8, so that means we'll probably be like 25.5. Oh, 27.3. So we stayed competitive. Our profit was very, very slim. Not even $3,000 thanks to that steel cage match. But the 4,000 fans we got from the steel cage match was also helpful. What a crazy ride. Almost sad to see the end of feud between Pierce and Higglesby. Paragon J, definitely the king of the ring. Hoping Van Dam makes full recovery. Take your time. Always great to see Jay in a steel cage match. Keep them coming. Never seen Precious Silver so dominant on a total rampage. J. Pierce Higglesby was awesome. Wrestling classes fit so well. Hey, ECW's Higglesby alright. Looks worn out. Well, he can take a rest now. Pierce gets payback on Higglesby. How far into the deep end are Taz and Shaw going to go? Another appearance by Tavish, and he's quite popular now. I mean, his popularity is staying the same, but okay. And Jay beats Higglesby. Lots about Jay and Higglesby there. Only 19 from WCW. They put on the best show, though. That's weird. They didn't do any charity promos. I guess maybe that had something to do with it. So there's the homecoming. Need to use that sooner rather than later, but I need the money to do so. So I don't know if I have to wait till after trades or not. It's getting dark here. I forgot to turn the light on, so just a second. There we go. All right, so now 26,000. So that helped us catch WCW a little bit. They're within striking distance at the PLE, which we have 1 week until. One of my contracts has been reduced by a week, though. That's not cool. Power card's going to be more expensive. Cool. Evidently, it was Trent Shaw's that got reduced. Well, we need him, so 54,000. He is happy, so I'm going to try the lower amount. He's still going to be mad. Or I could use my 2-week extension, which I have. I think I need that. I need to save money, so nope. And he got a little unhappy about it. That's unfortunate. Alright, Bam Bam is clearly the best superstar. I imagine the crowd might be getting bored of seeing me win so easily. I need a bigger test this week against Smooth and Richards. Well, your stamina is 43. And Richards is finally up to 40. And Smooth is just there. So I might be able to do a fatal 4-way, actually, including Mike Awesome, and put the title on the line. Because Bam Bam won't be doing anything with RVD as long as he's hurt. His stamina still goes up when he's hurt, right? I think. So that might actually work. And then Awesome and Stevie can end their feud next week. Mike Awesome wants me to run in. Can you run in on Fatal 4-Ways? Okay, we just made him super happy. And sure, Mike Awesome cuts a promo. Well, I guess that's not happening this week then. Bargain bin special effects. I mean, that's nice. We've gotten nowhere closer on any of these things. Well, I guess that one, yeah. Okay, well, Mr. Bam Bam wants a fatal 4-way match against Smooth and Richards. So I'm going to put this feud, because that will get me a bit of a match bonus because they're in a level 4 rivalry, and it will offset the fact that Jackson Smooth and his 21 popularity is in the match. And let's put this thing in a title match, because if Bam Bam loses to Awesome or Richards... Oh no, Awesome has to be in a promo. Damn it. Because that gives me a chance of an extra card. Okay. Well, I don't want to do like a random... I still want to make it a title match, though, just because I don't know if I'll have one next week if Bam Bam has to be in a match this week. So if Stevie wins, that way at least Stevie and Awesome can be in a title match next week, assuming Stevie doesn't get hurt. So we will do a charity from Awesome. Get some more fans. Could even do a run-in on Smooth from Rhino or something like that, since he has nothing going. Okay, Precious needs a break. I might just keep that one going rather than doing a call-out. I'll let that go until next month. Tamara's awful on the mic, I think. Isn't she a 1? She is a 1. So maybe we do a training. It'll get to her level 7. Not done many training promos. Ugh, $5,000. Maybe, maybe not. Dreamer still has nothing going. Douglas is good to go now. And Rhino wants a TV title match, so he actually needs to be not in a match this week, because that has to happen next week probably when he has more stamina. So I'm out of people pretty much that have stamina, so I might have to risk an injury. Tavish hasn't had a match at all. I could do Tavish and Douglas. Or do I just go ahead and do Rhino and Douglas this week with Tavish? Oh, I can't do Dreamer Douglas because they're on cooldown. Jay and Higglesby just finished. I could do like Tavish and Higglesby and just not really care, I guess. Oh, I gotta find 2 more matches though. Oh, I feel like Douglas and Rhino might have to happen. Raven will be back next week, so he can be in a match with Dreamer. Maybe I go ahead and do a call out from Dreamer on Raven to get that started. Shane Douglas has not been in a match at all. Rhino, we need a face in this match. Jay Pierce has a little bit of stamina, and it has to be a title match. I'm not comfortable with any of these being Extreme Rules matches so far. Taz and Shaw could both get hurt. If I do the ladies this week, then maybe not put them on the PLE. Or I could just let them. That's fine. We'll put them here. Maybe we do an Extreme Rules match that way if Precious gets hurt, it's fine. My fear here, what's my fear here? If Rhino gets hurt, it doesn't really matter. Because none of them are in feuds, right? This can be the Extreme Rules match. Why not? It's also Shane Douglas' specialty. Highest total people I've had on my roster. And the ones I've done offline, I've continued the from my first series, the WCW MyGM I've done. I think I have over 20 people. Just because I'm in season 4, and like by then you're raking in so much cash, you can pretty much sign whoever you want. So I think I'm over 20 people, but I don't know exactly. I'm going to do another charity from Taz. And that's going to be it, I think. Yeah, this triple threat match kind of sucks because it's 2 heels, but hopefully the match specialty with Douglas and it's a title match will help. That's just because Bam Bam wants it. Hopefully it'll still outdo this one. I would imagine it does. I'm going to switch these just in case. It shouldn't matter, but okay, we've got Mike Awesome cutting a promo, so we'll get Bargain Bin and maybe a bonus card. We'll find out. Doing that, and we'll do that sometime. Well, maybe next week, as long as Stevie Richards doesn't get hurt here. Power cards, nothing I really want here. Is there anything I want to spend next week? Do I go ahead and do this? There are quite a few injuries on both Raw and WCW. Including, like, I know AJ Styles was hurt. I think he's a double champ. I don't know if it still blocks people who are hurt, like if they're still counted. I can't use that. RVD for 3 weeks. he'll be back. He'll be up to 46, and I'm going to go ahead and use that on RVD so he can be in a match next week. Whether it's against Bam Bam or not, I don't know. I am going to... Is this the time when I try to catch up? Blocking each brand from using 3 champions. I did pretty well last month. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna save it for show 20 probably, because I can't use that at WrestleMania, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm not using anything then. 4, 7, 1, 10. Oh, Trent Shaw. I almost forgot. Contract negotiation 1. Where is it? 2 weeks to Trent Shaw, so I can end that feud. Whew. That was a close one. That would have been like the... was that Beth Spartan that I accidentally let go too earlier on? She was in a level 4 rivalry with Lita, and then I just let her go the week before a PLE without even realizing it. All right, let's book this show. Blair, how many people did you have in yours that you quit? Was it ridiculous? All right, Raw, we've got Ava, Sable, and Luna. This one's not for the title, but Luna is the champ with her big 57 popularity. Sable wins. So, like, Ava hasn't won for a while, but because she's in these matches, she just keeps her 90 popularity. 3.5 stars. D-Lo, 3 popularity. Lurch Vader tables match. 23. Okay. Were those all real people, or did you have local talent? Because I think it's easier to grow your roster, I guess, if you get a bunch of cheap people, but I try to keep a pretty good mix, especially in a challenge like this when I'm limited on money. 6,000 fans for Bobby Roode. We have Farouk and Godfather with a run-in from Mongo. I don't think that makes sense. Your women's division was strong? Okay. Well, that's a tough thing to grow on ECW when you don't have any women's titles. Steamboat and McMichael get it to a level 3 tag, and then Jake the Snake putting his world title on the line against Billy Gunn now. Didn't Jake get hurt, or no? I guess maybe not. Will one of them get hurt now? That'll save me from needing to use having to use my card. Jake the Snake, hurt for 2 weeks. It is a 4-star match, though, and he kept his title. But going back to the women's titles thing, I get it because ECW didn't have a women's champion, but what's weird is that WCW has women's tag champs available. It makes no sense to me. Like I don't think they ever had such a thing, but it's actually the WWE tag champs or the titles that they use. So I don't know. Oh, cool. A good mix of like the local people and some created people. Nice. Big time opener here. A last man standing match between Angry Chester and Angry Jerry Sweat. Whoever wins, I imagine, gets morale boost. Is that what last man standing does? Maybe. 2-star match. Red Monsoon, after his big win last week, 1 popularity. Odyssey and Josie. 2 stars? Ooh, 1.5. Level 2, though. Beth on Danielle didn't work. We've got Hardcore Holly and Bubba Ray against the tag champs of Animal and Jim Duggan. Ooh, the champs lose. 1.5. WCW's having a rough show here. Danielle's very mad, yet she cuts an excellent promo for 5 popularity. In an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match, Tajiri, Anvil, Stone Cold, and Alex Wright. Stone Cold and Alex Wright I don't think have been used at all. I think Alex Wright got called out once or twice, but their 100 stamina is getting used here. Tajiri with a big win. 2.5 stars, level 2. So WCW show was awful. We should do better than that. So the TV title, Shane Douglas makes his return to television here. against Rhino and Jay Pierce. Rhino was wanting this shot at the TV title, so let's see if he can win it. No, Shane keeps it, and Jay Pierce is hurt for 2 weeks. And we have a Douglas Pierce rivalry. I was hoping more for a Douglas Rhino rivalry, but okay. It's not great that Pierce is hurt. I think that's a fighter-fighter rivalry, so that's actually not good. 3.5 stars. 3,000 fans for Mike Awesome. Was hoping for more than that. Tamara and Precious. Don't get hurt, Precious. Precious wins every time. 2 stars every time, and this time gets it to level 3. Dreamer. Okay, that's finally started now that Raven can actually be back next week. We've got Tavish and Higglesby. Terrible stamina for both. Higglesby with the win. 2 stars. Tavish hurt for 4 weeks. Probably need to focus on trading him if he doesn't ask for his release. Big time promo from Taz. Thank you very much. And the main event, triple threat match for the ECW World title. Bam Bam wanted to fight both Jackson Smooth and Stevie Richards this week. So I said, yeah, but you're putting your title on the line. He keeps his title. Bam Bam Bigelow is the man. 3 stars. Doesn't start anything because Stevie's in a feud with Awesome. Bam Bam's in a feud with... tied for the best opener. Middle of both mid-cards and middle of the main event. So definitely did better than WCW, so should have gained ground on them for sure. But Raw continues to pull away with 45,000 fans. WCW with 18, so we should probably be in the low 20s, I would think. Maybe even 25. Or 33. Oh, because of the promos, yeah. It would have been 23 if not for the charity promos. Cool. I think we might pass WCW in fans at the PLE. That's big time. And hopefully we can at least gain some ground on Raw, who's now like 100 grand ahead of us. Alright, good show tonight. ECW pushing their stars hard, give them some rest. Yeah, everybody's stamina is bad right now. Douglas and Jay added some real spice. Tavish looks angry, wonder if something happened. Really varied show, added the quality, keep it up. Pierce gone, Rhino gone, still standing here. King of ECW, says Shane Douglas. Maybe it's just me, but I think perfect. Yep, that tweet, that always happens. Raven was called out by Dreamer tonight. Looking forward to seeing them settle things. Raven says, try repeating those words. And ECW started, ended strong. Okay. Bargain bin special effects. Do we get a bonus? Yes. Network special. Cannot be used in a PLE week, so that's different than the whatever the other one is. Fan promotion or network special promotion? I get network special and special promotion mixed up all the time. Only 11,000 fans back from WCW. Isn't that beautiful? And 87 back from Raw. And I have half the budget of both of them. Ouch. And now I can't buy power cards. Cool. I can, but I just have to pay more. Charity is paying off. We just got a surge of new interest in social media. Thanking ECW. With 8,000 extra fans. Wait, did that already show up? Or that's in addition to now what we just saw. I don't know. Bam Bam. Super happy. Thank you. Heath Manhattan. Got your number from your assistant. I think this usually brings me lots of fans, so absolutely for free. I don't know if this only gets offered to whoever's trailing, or if it's pretty random. Hey, an Extreme Rules match sounds pretty easy. For 4 weeks of a contract extension, that's a beautiful thing. We are now at 11 on that. Yeah, I mean, trades are the only other thing that I have a chance of actually achieving here. The morale one, if it wasn't so expensive, would be nice. I am definitely using The special promotion this week, increase the percentage of fans I will keep. I will wait to see if I keep that on Raven or maybe Rhino. Oh, Rhino stamina's 15. Ooh. I will go ahead and do the PLE bonus of Fastlane as my exception to my rule of my arena limitation. Mike Awesome wants interference. Okay. Well, we've got level 4 between Trent Shaw and Taz. That'll be one match. I don't know which one. Trent Shaw's not happy, so. We have Stevie and Awesome. Stevie's not looking in good shape, but we've got to blow that off. I think we'll go ahead and do Tamara and Precious as well. That's all we have. What does... So if I release Tavish, yeah, it's 3,700. So I think trading him is definitely going to be a priority to get some money. I don't know if he's going to be worth less because he's hurt or not. All right, I think Bam Bam and RVD probably needs to be a match as well. Oh, Raven Dreamer for sure. And that's the Extreme Rules match because they have lots of stamina. That might open the show. Heath Manhattan could be thrown into something, maybe with Jackson Smooth. I feel like since I'm playing the special promotion card, I got it right that time. 2 title matches would be nice. Which means I need to find a way to get Douglas and RVD, or Douglas and Bam Bam on the card. So Bam Bam and RVD, maybe I invite Stevie and Awesome into that, or even Dreamer Raven. Dreamer Raven could make sense. That'd be a heck of a main event. Because then if one of them wins the title, the world title is in an ongoing feud, which is a nice thing. It's either that or I put Shane Douglas in that one. But I could also put Shane in one of these, preferably the one where I don't want to give a chance of Trent Shaw winning a title because he's probably leaving. So Douglas is a heel fighter. That's a face fighter, heel bruiser. So it's going to duplicate things either way. But if I add Jackson Smooth to the mix, and that's a title match. Maybe switch that. Who does that leave? Manhattan and Higglesby. Oh, man. I'm just afraid if Bam Bam gets hurt here. Let's try it. Let's just see what it looks like here. Dreamer, Raven, RVD, Bam Bam. Title match, Extreme Rules, main event. And then here, it's Richards, Awesome, Douglas, triple threat, normal title match. And then one of my others is just Heath and Jackson Smooth. It'll be a terrible match. So it can go second probably. Try not to get those people hurt. The problem with this one is it's neither feud is paying off. Or maybe that's not a problem, because that way the title stays in a feud regardless. Maybe that's a good thing. So that leaves 2 people that can do... No, they're both ones on the mic. Not a charity promo. Is there somebody I can sign? He's at 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. I guess I could use some of my talent scouts to sign somebody. Is this the week? Maybe. Your specialties are not good ones. Falls Count Anywhere is... It's not that expensive. We could do that. You are Last Man Standing, which gives morale. Which I guess I don't care if Shaw gets mad, but I also want to save some money. Steel Cage, Special Guest Referee, Extreme Rules. That should be fine just on its own. It'll surely outdo that one. Okay, so we've got 180,000. Let's go ahead and maybe look for how we'll use our Homecoming. Dean Malenko, I know, is a 10, or in the 10 to 14 range. So he exists. That's a lot of money. I think I'll do a 15 to 19. Lance Storm is there. He's a 3 out of 5 on the mic. That's nice. I could sign him for 2 weeks. That way I can use him as a promo this week. And then use the homecoming on him next week. Scott Hall technically was in ECW after he got fired, right? By WCW? I'm not making that up, I don't think. He's a 4 on the mic and an Extreme Rules specialty. Does anybody know if I just made that up? I thought he definitely made an appearance on ECW. I don't want to break my own rule here. Oh, ECW made a surprise appearance, ECW house show on November 10, 2000. The following day, defeated Just Incredible in March 2000. Okay, so does that count? I don't know if I want to allow myself to do that. Yeah. Scott Steiner's a 3. That's twice as much money as Lance Storm. Alright, let me go ahead and do a level 10 search as well. And nobody showed up that I can use, I don't think. At least that was only 10 grand. I want to see how long. So Steiner showed up in 95 in ECW, July of 95, and then through October. So that's a stay. So I could do Scott Steiner. He's a heel bruiser, or Lance Storm is a heel specialist, or possibly both, although that would hurt my money. But I can trade somebody as well. I have 4 heel bruisers, so that is not a priority. And Taz is my only heel specialist, so I feel like Lance Storm is for sure coming to the team. 2 weeks. God, his popularity is only 39. What happened to you, Lance? What happened? Sure, Because if I give him the full season, it's 88. Is that worth a homecoming card? I feel like I could just give him 6 weeks and sign somebody else with the homecoming card. Isn't that what he was for 6 weeks? Scott Steiner is worth 2 weeks what Lance is for 6 weeks. And that would be most of my budget. But I can still make trades. I think I got to do something drastic here. Steiner's a level 17. Well, we got trades to do, so let's do Lance for 6 weeks. That's through the next PLE. Steiner for 2 weeks. And that gives us at least people to do some charity promos. I have enough money to do that, right? Yep. $10,000. And maybe I just do advertisement for... it'll hurt Higglesby popularity. Do I care? It'll be like $1,000, so probably not worth it. So probably a training is $5,000. Self-promo, there's always the chance he goes down in popularity. Maybe I just leave him empty. Because if they only give me like 750 fans, it's not worth paying $12,000. So I think I just leave 2 promo slots empty. Viewing wise, I think we can watch the opener. And yeah, I won't. Let's watch the opener. We'll spectate that. Okay, anything else I want to use here? I'm going to use the homecoming card that I will get, right? Yes. Or I already have. So I'll use that next week. Can't use that this week. I can use the bargain bin special effects soon, the advertising soon, probably on Raw, maybe at the same time. I can do scouting. I can do all of that at the same time. I kind of want to do this, or the scouted, I want to do that at the same time as the Extreme Rules, because then they'll be looking for people to replace their people I vetoed. All right, anybody I want to use the pre-match physio on? Without knowing who wins the title, it's kind of hard to tell. And I don't have an injury rehab, so that's rough. So here I'm kind of hoping Mike Awesome wins because he has the most stamina. Here I'm hoping Raven or Dreamer wins because they have a lot of stamina. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in a tables match just to add a little something. Or maybe even that one. Oh, I don't want to get them injured. Sure. Okay, let's book the show. We're spending almost all the money, but again, hoping that I can do a trade or two. I hope that Tavish's injury does not make him untradeable. All right, let's go ahead and spectate the opener here. We've for sure seen Stevie and Shane. I'm trying to think if we've watched one of Mike Awesome's matches before. Big Stevie Cool, the former ECW World Champ. That is who Bam Bam took the title from, if I recall correctly. What? I was pretty sure I had the mullet Mike Awesome, but interesting. I have noticed some issues with some of the creation's hair. I was playing with my brother did a match last night with me, and it had the New Age Outlaws in it, and Billy Gunn came out, and his hair was just completely missing. So I don't know if there's some issue. Yeah, that looks weird. If with one of the patches it ruined some of the hair on the community creations, but I guess I might have to look at that. Shane Douglas coming out. Looks like he has eyeliner on. Maybe we haven't seen Douglas. I don't know. I know I played with him after I downloaded him. But I did that for a lot of the creations I downloaded just to like see if their movesets were good enough. It was fun. And also to see how they looked in action. But I was pretty sure when I played with Mike Awesome he had a mullet, so he is ginormous. Stevie's like a whole head taller than the franchise. Oof. See how many power bombs we see from Mike Awesome. I think when I downloaded him, I don't remember if I changed it or not, but like all of his signatures were power bombs and all of his finishers were power bombs. Which I know power bomb was his thing, but we got Jessica Carr reffing the match. It's kind of interesting that you have to, for like a triple threat or fatal four way, you label Extreme Rules to get like the bonus, but technically triple threats and fatal four ways are already no disqualification. So why do I have to pay $24,000 to make it so that they use weapons? Because I'm pretty sure, even though this is a normal match, they'll probably go get weapons because they can. So that seems like a little inconsistency for MyGM. Mike Awesome with the pump handle suplex. Shane Douglas with his second pile driver of the match. The rocker dropper from Stevie. Neck breaker. Stevie's feeling it here. Until it gets kicked in the face. There we go. Shane's getting extreme. We got a chair involved. Nice standing drop kick there. Shane Douglas getting pile drive right on the chair. Pile driven? I guess pile driven would be it. Pile drove? Does everybody know the tenses of pile drive? Belly to belly, which I think was one of Shane's finishers, right? So Stevie might be mocking him there. I think that's one thing that Shane was missing in his career was a cool finisher. His finisher in WCW was weird. It was like a side jawbreaker or something. I don't remember how he set it up. He almost set it up like a rock bottom, I think, or something, didn't he? And then he just dropped to his knees. He's definitely going for the weapons. A springboard clothesline from the franchise. And there's the big neck breaker. Is that his signature or finisher? He's behind me on the broadcast, so I can't tell what he has. Stevie going for the win after a clothesline. I don't think Mike Awesome's going to be having that. Oh, reversed. Stevie and Awesome have signatures, so I'm guessing that was a signature that Douglas had. Nice hip toss into a neck breaker there. Mike Awesome just wants to do an overhead belly to belly, and he's been reversed by both guys. Now Stevie gets in the way of the Irish whip. Just grabbing the shoulders of Stevie. And then gets a chop block from behind. Rolls out of the ring. This could be Shane's opportunity here. The Falcon Arrow from Douglas. And looks like he's going for a finisher, but Mike Awesome says, nope. You can be hung up on the turnbuckle. See if we get a Stevie kick here. I don't know what his signature is. Might be this. Boom. The falling power bomb. Can Mike Awesome go for the pin on Shane? No. Poor Mike Awesome. Just keeps trying to do some things, and it's not allowed. There's Shane with the belly to belly. This could be it. Will he retain? 2 count only. Stevie kicks out. That's like the first legit pin attempt, I think. Shane misses with a chair shot. We haven't seen Mike Awesome. Ooh, I think he was going for the Alabama Slam, but again gets blocked. Mike Awesome can just not get any offense going here. Stevie kick to Douglas. What's he doing? He's taunting. Stevie, what are you doing? Okay, well, that might have been Stevie's best chance of winning right there. Shane might have been able to kick out. I don't know. He's not had a pin attempted on him, I don't think. Stevie's just more interested in taunting. He's got the chair. Mike Awesome is going for kendo stick. And he's running. Shane has his kendo stick, but he's focused on Stevie, so he gets whacked. Alright, no more kendo stick for Awesome. Stevie reverses again. Are we going back in the ring? Well, kind of. Oh, Mike Awesome, what a dive. He was very agile for a big dude. Alright, are you going to follow him? Are you... Okay, we have 2 people in the ring. Mike Awesome going for an awesome bomb. Oh. But Shane Douglas is up. Not even a 1 count. DDT. It'd make more sense to go for for Richards. Oh, okay. Douglas just kind of morphed to the ground there. Awesome going back outside. Back inside. Clothesline. Oh, we're tuning up the band here. Is Shane Douglas going to get in the way? Is there going to be collateral damage here? Oh, Shane with the neck breaker. This could be it. Will Shane go for a pin? No. Speaking of collateral damage, actually, I saved a replay. Thought about uploading it, but I was playing a match. I was Roman Reigns against somebody. Oh, it was when I was doing the 2K showcase. I was Roman Reigns against Brock Lesnar. And I was doing the drive-by dropkick from Reigns. So Lesnar was hung up on the ropes. and Paul Heyman was Lesnar's manager at ringside, but he was standing right in front of Reigns, or in front of Lesnar hanging on the ropes. So when Reigns did the animation to go drop kick Lesnar, he drop kicked Paul Heyman like on the way to Lesnar, and it was hilarious. Everybody's health is super low. Stevie's got another finisher. Shane Douglas is just going in and out of the ring here. We've got the Fisherman Buster from Douglas going for the pin. Will Stevie stand up? 1, 2, 3. Shane Douglas retains the TV title. Hopefully that's a 4-star match. It was two pretty popular guys in a level 4 rivalry for a title. Yes, 4-star, and Shane Douglas is hurt. That's unfortunate. Hopefully Stevie's not hurt too. Injuries are starting to take a toll. 3 weeks for Douglas. Rivalry complete. Okay. Lance Storm, 3,700 fans. Thank you, sir. Jackson Smooth, Heath Manhattan. This is going to be like a half a star, probably. Jackson Smooth gets his first win. 1 star. We got a rivalry started. Oh, boy. Tamara Precious Silver, Falls Count Anywhere to end this feud. Precious Silver with the win. 4.5 stars, but she's also hurt for 3 weeks. Big Papa Pump. Come on, dude. So we just paid 24 grand for like 6,000 fans. Tables match to end the feud between Trent Shaw and Taz. Taz thankfully gets the win. Another 4-star match. This is a very, very good show. That rivalry's done. And in the main event, we got Bam Bam Bigelow defending his world title in an Extreme Rules match against RVD, Raven, and Tommy Dreamer. This is a cool ECW match. Again, preferably Dreamer or Raven wins this because of their stamina. And hopefully no injuries. So let's see. RVD wins. He's now a double champ. It is a 4-star match. Bam Bam's hurt for 3 weeks. Dreamer Raven's a level 2. So is Bam Bam RVD. So we had 4+ star matches. I can't complain, but also had 3 injuries. That's rough. Over on WCW, a backstage brawl, which gets lots of fans, between Chester and Hardcore Holly going for Animal and Hacksaw Jim Duggan's tag team titles. And the new champs, Chester and Hardcore Holly, in a freaking 4-star match. Chyna gets 3 popularity. She's been missing this whole month. She might have been hurt. We have Chavo and Red Monsoon for the world title. Please, Red Monsoon. Yes, Red Monsoon is the WCW champion. 3 stars. Because Buff is hurt. That's right. So now the Buff Chavo feud is not for the title. No, I think this is going to be the only episode tonight. But it should be back on tomorrow. Beth, no popularity there. Jerry Sweat and the Anvil against Stone Cold and Alex Wright. Stone Cold's super mad, by the way. That is a 2-star match. Josie calls out Odyssey for a level 3. Bubba and Saturn have not been putting together very good matches, I don't think. 2-star match. Oh, they do a double call out here, so that's now a level 4. And in the main event is probably another 4-star match between Miro and Shawn Michaels for the U.S. title, Falls Count Anywhere. Mark Miro defends it. Ooh, 5-star match. Ouch. Raw, can you suck, please? Backstage, they have 2 backstage brawls. What's going on here? Lurch Evans and Vader. They are in a level 2, I think. So this won't end it. It is a level 3. At least it's 3.5 star. But Lurch Evans just beat Vader in a backstage brawl. I mean, that's kind of how he was used on Raw, to be honest. It was near the end of his career, and he was losing every single match in the 90s, or the late 90s. We got Ricky the Dragon with 1 popularity. Hawk and Psychosis. Psychosis is on a winning streak over on Raw. Not a great match, though. D-Lo, 3 popularity. We have Luna now defending her title against Sable, and 100 popularity, Ava Moreno. Non-champion, 100 popularity. I don't know if I've seen that. And now she's the champ, so she's 110 popularity, I guess. A 4.5-star classic. They should have started with that one. Bobby Roode, 3 popularity. Godfather and Farouk with a run-in from Regal. I don't think that makes sense. Farouk with the win. 2.5 stars. Billy Gunn calls out Jake the Snake, who's hurt. That's a level 2. And Brute Force and Mongo in a backstage brawl. I think this will end their feud. Mongo with the win. 3.5 stars. At least their backstage brawls weren't greatly rated. So tied for the best opener. Second match was pitiful. Tied for the best mid-card. Had the second best mid-card. And then unfortunately did not get a 5-star match like WCW did. But overall did better than WCW, I think. 17.5 stars, 7, 9, 11. Yeah, 17.5 to 16 stars. Raw was pretty good. Just didn't have the main event or opener like the other shows. Please, ECW. 138.4. I don't know that's going to be good enough. But it's more than what we would have done because I played the special promotion. Did get 65,000, but need to make more through trades here. All right, ECW's done a solid job. Room for improvement in the second half, but a lot of entertaining shows. What a crazy ride. Sad to see the end of Taz and Trent Shaw. Taz proving he's the boss. Tonight's ECW was amazing. ECW announced Bam Bam's going to be out a while. Sounds like Precious Silver, too. Yep. Another successful title defense from Douglas. Be nice if ECW pushed somebody else for a change. Well, he's hurt, so it'll be somebody else. Van Dam put on an awesome match. Bam Bam Bigelow put in such a good effort. Big props. Jackson Smooth finally won a match. Yep. ECW makes a good pickup with Steiner. Richards came so close before Douglas secured the victory. Mike Awesome never looked like winning. Steiner promo was good but boring. And Shaw says respect where it's due. Good match, Taz. 128. So we did gain 10,000 on WCW, so we're a little bit closer. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Alex Wright are a great tag team, in case you wondered. But Raw is just unstoppable right now. We get the contract negotiation, and we got blinded as a extra card. So it worked out to be every other week. We got the commissioner goal. That they gave us the bonus card. So I guess that's what they mean by 50%. So WCW still hasn't got their 4th GM trophy. We did pass them in fans. So that's 6,000. I don't remember what we were behind before. We're still 83,000 behind Raw. I don't know if Heath Manhattan's fans already showed up or not, but I could use them. WCW wants some money for my ladies, or wants money and my ladies for Chester and Saturn. That's a definite no. They want the same thing for less money. No. And Raw is giving me brute force and some money. So Tamara and Precious add up to 105,000, and they're giving me 109,000. He is not as good of level as they are, But Precious is hurt for 3 weeks with 0 stamina, and Tamara is mad and also low stamina. I think this is one I will accept, and whether I do something with brute force or not, at least it's somebody on the roster, and this doesn't count as one of my trade attempts, so I get a little more cash without having to try something. So I'm going to say yes, thank you, Vinnie Mac. Now it's my turn. Okay. So, Tavish is mad. He's down to 55,000 now, but he'd only be 6,700 if he were to just leave out of anger. So he needs to go, unfortunately, because he's hurt still, and I don't want to play a card on him, nor do I have a card. Keeping Bam Bam and Shane because they're in... Ooh, Shane and Paragon is not a good rivalry. I might have to think about that. Depends on who I can get back. So I still have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I have 18 people, and you can book a show with like 10. I will need to sign some ladies unless I can trade for some. I only have 8 people that can be in a match right now. And Steiner won't be available because I've got to play the homecoming card on him. It's weird that he was 55,000 for 2 weeks, and now he's only worth 15,000 in a trade. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Seems like it should be higher than that. But okay. Okay, so my champ's down here. Oh, that's why I don't want to trade Douglas. He's my champ. Oh, I don't trade champions. You got to drop the belt before you leave my show. Stevie has nothing going, but he's happy, and I like keeping happy people. If I trade Tavish, I could trade Higglesby too, but he's also very happy. Trent Shaw. If I can get something for him, he's very angry. Is anybody else angry? Tavish, Trent Shaw. Rhino's okay. That's it when it comes to angry people. So that's 63,000. That's not a lot to try to get somebody. Luna would be wonderful because she is an ECW woman, and she and Lita are the only 2 real people on this game, or available for me to get. I just keep getting locals, which is fine. It's kind of fun to play with them. I don't think Ava's going to be coming to ECW. Ron Simmons was technically in ECW. I think Luna might be who I aim for. Red Monsoon's super cheap for being their champ, but I'd rather their championship, I think, be on a 42 popularity person. Bubba's very expensive. Danielle would be nice. She's mad, so it might be cheaper to get. She's also an Extreme Rules specialist. Could try to get Beth back. Just trying to get people with stamina. Saturn's not happy. Alright, I think Stevie Richards is going to get traded. Your 24 stamina is not great. Alright, so that's 178-ish, 179 maybe. And they're all faces. 3, 6, 7. I've got a lot of heals. So I can change somebody, or I trade for a heal. Or I sign a heal. Did Danielle and Beth just finish a feud? I don't know if that matters or not. Saturn and some money could work. Where do I go for Luna and her 86 stamina? She's also Extreme Rules specialist. I think I try for Luna. So I said 179 minus 24 is 55. But she's a higher ring XP, so maybe 50. Okay. Don't know if I should have asked for more or not. All right, roll-wise, we've got 5 faces now, and oh my gosh, 7, 8, 9, 11 heels. So I think trading another heel like Higglesby. I'd like to keep Rhino if possible. And I have a lot of heel bruisers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for sure I can get rid of one of those. I think Higglesby, although, tables match is nice. Two of my champs are hurt, which really sucks. And my third I only have 3 champs because of my double champ. My third champ is locked in a rivalry with my other hurt person. So Higglesby, I could even trade another heel. It would be Rhino. I'm at least up to 9 people that can have a match now. Higglesby and Rhino, that's 121. Who was I thinking about? Saturn? Oh, he's 142. I don't know that I want to pay. Will somebody cost that much if I just search for them? I could probably get somebody with more stamina if I search for them. So there's at least that. So do I just trade for money? I just got a heel fighter female. So Donna Matrix would be wonderful. Is there a chance they trade their tag champion? Probably not. But I'm going to try it, right? That's who I got. Where's Luna? Oh, she's a face fighter. Oh, I thought she was a heel. So a heel bruiser or specialist would be preferred. I could switch one of them. But I'm going to need one for a match. So I think I just trade them for money then. Rhino and Higglesby, that's what I say, 121? Let's do 120. All right. And that's technically 3 trades I just did, if the one counts that they offered me. So that should also get me to my 5th season challenge, which is a wonderful thing. All right, so I'm down to 14 people, which is actually more. I think I had 13 after the last PLE, although I didn't have 3 people hurt. I have 9 people with enough stamina to have a match, including 2 that are in feuds, so Raven Dreamer and Heath Jackson. I can sign a heel to go against Luna. That'll be a 3rd match. Unfortunately, everybody else is a heel. Lance, Steiner, Brute, and Awesome, but we can do some call-outs. I'm probably turning Taz face, is my guess. And then either, it's probably going to be Steiner or Brute Force calling him out. Alright, so I think we're done with trades. Made some money, probably going to sign somebody. Oh, Steiner can't be in a match because he's going to have to do Homecoming. Never mind. Pay my contract, so we're letting that go. Who else do I have on a contract? Raven, Awesome, and Lance, and Heath, but I don't really count him. So those guys I can use my extension on. So Steiner, no thanks. At least he doesn't get mad. RVD wants some rest. He's at 25 stamina in a feud with Bam Bam, so that's absolutely fine. 2 weeks off, yes. And Lance, you've had me benched for a while. You literally just got signed last week to do a promo. Yes. You can have a match, because you're one of the few people that can. Shake up, come on, good ones. Select a superstar. When the superstar participates in a match, all participants lose less stamina. That's kind of nice. Superstars who cut promos earn 3 ring XP. Do they earn any otherwise? Maybe not. Select a superstar to gain 25 ring XP. That could be helpful. Douglas would get to a 15, although he can't wrestle for 3 weeks. We could also use it on someone like Brute Force to beef him up a little bit, or even Jackson Smooth, who we paid like nothing for. And might be getting some wins against Heath pretty soon. Don't really need that one. This one's interesting though. When the superstar participates in a match, all participants lose less stamina. It would need to be on someone like a Lance Storm that would be in a bunch of matches, but I think I'm going to do this one. 25 ring XP for free. And it's going to... Bum-ba-da-bum. I think Brute Force. More stamina and popularity than Jackson, so... And it'll take him past a level 5 for sure. Alright. Didn't know Brute Force was even going to be on the roster, but... Alright, we got a Veto Random Superstar from RVD's perk, which I kind of forgot to use. Don't I have 2 of those? I have 3 of those now. So I'll have to use one not on a PLE. I might even use it like now, but I'll wait. Brute Force gets to level up here. Why can't you have an easy one? He's also not had a match. I guess that's just for my show, because I'm pretty sure he was on... He had matches otherwise. I guess Backstage Brawl is going to be it. That's such an expensive match. So we have 389. That's a pretty good amount. I have to play Homecoming on Scott Steiner before I forget. So he'll be unavailable for 2 weeks. That's fine. So he'll be back the week, or 2 weeks left before the PLE, so that's nice. Did I get my 5th? I did get my 5th one, so that should show up at the end of next week. And 3 more commissioner goals. Yeah, so the 5 trades is what I did. So I'll get a random power card as well, because I I didn't get that already. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't show my 5th. So technically I'll be in 1st, but fans still a ways behind Raw. Fell behind more from Raw, but at least past WCW without even using this Extreme Rules card. So I've got some good cards left. I've got 2 4-week contract extensions, which will be helpful for Raven and Lance Storm, probably. I'm going to go ahead and play it on Raven, I think. Yeah. Get him through to week 21, I guess. Cool. Alright. Don't pick your most popular specialist for a bad timing. That is Jackson Smooth. That's probably going to be a match, so that might be one I don't do, although I do want to get that random card, preferably before the PLE. So I'll have to think about that. But we have to give Lance Storm a match. We need to interfere on behalf of Mike Awesome, and RVD's not going to be booked. Is he bookable? So he's one of those I have to remember not to book. Cool. Alright, well, Mike Awesome, I can definitely interfere on behalf. I just need somebody for him to go up against. That's probably going to be a signing of some sort. So that's where we will stop tonight. I think good progress, and I'll probably be back on tomorrow to get through show 20. So the build up to the final episode. Yeah, Calgary, Canada. I just noticed that too. So we're in Lance Storm's home country. Maybe that's why he wants a match. I don't know. All right, as usual, thanks guys for tuning in. Appreciate the interaction as always, and look forward to the next time. Till then, Two Shack Redemption's out.